This is Shadows Enigma giving you another video. This one's about just things. Um, at the end of the month of this month, uh, I will no longer be playing Xbox that much. As a matter of fact, I'm going to PC and I'm going to be playing strictly Diablo 2. Just because a number of things. For one, I really enjoyed Diablo 2 a lot. The reason why is because the way the game is, the way it's set up, the skill trees for Diablo 2, and it was all fun. Like the story plot was put together. The skill trees mean something. There's items in the game that 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 actually fit with those skill trees, and it was well put together, and that's one of the reasons why I'm going back to PC and playing Diablo 2, strictly Diablo 2. Um, if it's a gaming PC, then I'll start playing Magic Arena for a little bit. Um, it may not be that much, mainly Diablo 2. But as far as Xbox, I probably won't be playing it as much. The fact is, I'm getting tired of people being negative. I'm tired of it. Like today, I got mad today because, and here's why I got mad today, especially in Smite. I was playing with a group of friends, and two or three games in a row, we wound up playing public games, just to try to have fun and try to get kills and stuff. And like, don't get me wrong, playing the game is fun, but like it's more fun when your team can get kills and they can, and just play the game and have fun. But like when it's one person getting kills and the rest of the team's not getting any kills, even if it's with friends, it's very frustrating because for me, I like to see my friends and teammates succeed. I like to see them, do things on their own. That's what I like to see. I like to see progression. I don't like seeing, my friends and or teammates, even if they're randoms, just intentionally feeding for no reason, and then or just not being able to get a kill because people are tryharding in casuals, and they're coming from ranked and coming into casuals, and what they do is they come from ranked and they pick on people who are just trying to play the game to play the game, and give people crap. And not only that, being some of the friends are very negative and they complain a lot, and then that gets to me, and it gets me complaining, and it gets me upset, and it gets me frustrated, and then it gets me mad, and I don't want to be around that shit. And nobody wants to be around that. I don't blame them, but like I can't keep playing the same stuff over and over and over again, and especially when I know it's affecting me in a bad way. So I think it's time to make a change. I want to play some Diablo 2. I remember playing it a lot back in the day, about a little over a decade ago. I started playing it a little over a decade ago, about 15 years ago, and it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I played it for years on out. And like once I got into Xbox and the Xbox 360, when the Xbox 360 first came out, it was really frustrating then. And then like the Xbox One, even today, it's a bit frustrating because people are just toxic. They're just mean and nasty and rude. And if you don't do what they want you to do, or you do what they want you to do and it doesn't go as they planned it, then they blame you for it. And you're trying to be a teammate. Just now, I played Hercules and I had a Thanatos who wanted to gank solo lane. Well, if you know anything about Smite, they wanted to tower dive in Achilles, and I was even with him. I was even with him, and he wanted me to go in and like kind of tower dive and help him gank. Well, it didn't go as planned. A minion wave on the enemy team came in, blocked me from tower, and I couldn't help, and I got stuck. And then the whole team on the other team just come group ganked, and it's like, like things aren't that serious. Like if you got to come into a casual game and expect people to group gank all the time, No, man. Like I'm not about that. That's why I played casuals, because I don't want to be in a ranked match and have to try hard. And I want to play casually too, and get positive kill feeds and do things good, and make myself feel like I'm doing something right for the team. And make myself feel good, and I want people to succeed. I don't want to be a negative guy. I don't want to be that. So like, I think the best thing for me right now is to just at the end of the month, go get a PC, and and just play Diablo 2, and just play Diablo 2 for a while. And maybe someday I'll come back to the Xbox. It depends. Because right now I don't like it. I don't like the way the people treat others. I don't like how I'm being treated. I don't. It's just all that negativity just builds up, and it's hard to be positive, or surrounded by negativity. It's just hard. Uh, but with Diablo 2, I don't have to hear people talking shit. I don't have to hear people being negative. I don't have to hear people, talking like nonsense, because that's what it is. It's just nonsense. And like, with that being said, I don't have to deal with that. And just the thought of that is just amazing. Like, it just lifts a whole negative burden off my shoulders, and that's what I want. I want a positive world. I don't want too much negative into it. And like, there's friends that I have on my friends list on Xbox who are just negative, like, and you try to help them out and they just don't listen. So it's foolishness, to sit there and constantly say, well, you should wait for your teammate, or you should, play smarter, or work this build or whatnot. And there's some friends that are playing Smite now that are brand new to the game, and with that being said, I don't blame them if they go negative or anything. But like, when you try to teach them how to do something, and it's like they don't get it. And so, and it just doesn't work for them, and you sit there, and you see no progression, you see no, uh, it, uh, it's sad, because like, I played other console games. Like, I tried playing Modern Warfare, the new one, and like, I played it for a while, and it's gotten boring. Like, all it is just first person shooter, and you just see somebody and you shoot them. Like, it's just literally what it is, and that's dull as shit to me. Uh, Freaking, like, if it was third person, yeah, that's a whole new plot twist. Like, that would be amazing. Like, I haven't played third person since Modern Warfare 2, and that was fun. Like, I enjoyed that. Although there's a lot of people who camp around corners and stuff, but I mean, that's every Call of Duty. But even without third person, so I mean, it's just whatever. Um, and then like, Diablo 3 is just terrible. Like it just doesn't have the depth that it should have. Like, it has an open world map, kind of. Like, you can go to waypoints, and if you're in adventure mode, you can collect bounties. In fact, there's a new season out right now, um, which the new effects and stuff make it fun a little bit, but it's just not like Diablo 2. Like, it's not built to be a strong story. It's not built to have a good strong skill tree, or items that support that skill tree. Instead, it's just or even rune words, for that matter. Like, it doesn't have you can't make, like, white, like the white rune word wand, like, I believe that's Dull and Io. You can't make Enigma, which is Jonathan Burr. Like, in Diablo 3, it's just it's just a loot and equip, and fight. Like, it's a loot and fight, basically. It's a PBE loot and fight, and it's lame. Like, like, when it first came out, I thought it was going to be a huge success, and then it just kind of died out. It just kind of phased out. Like, it just became dull and boring, and like, for the longest time, for like 2 years or so, I had not played Diablo. 3 at all. Like unless my wife was playing or a friend wanted to play, then I played it. But because with another person, it's more fun. But when you're playing by yourself or with a bunch of randoms at times, it just gets boring and dull because all it is just you going in and if you're playing adventure mode, you're going in, collecting bounties and going through rifts, and that's literally all you do. Like there's no Ubers, there's no like there is a cow level, but like it's not like the cow level that you would expect it to be. Like it's not. It's just not the same. Like it's weird. Like I encourage different things, but like in a sense, like keep some of the old stuff too. The stuff that worked, and like I'm thankful. Don't get me wrong. I'm thankful that uh, that BattleNet wanted to bring out a new Diablo when Diablo 3 came out and just try a whole new different setup. And like I encouraged the idea at first because I was like, hey, something different, but like no, it's just not working. Um, but like I'm not saying that PC is better than console. I'm not saying console's better than PC. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is I need a break from Xbox and just get away from the negativity and the people and whatnot. It's just not right now. It's just not for me. I don't need that. I got a lot of my own problems to go through, and like for example, I have problems. Like I have problems socializing with people. That's my problem. Like I can't like it's like I got a mental barrier. Like I've had so much shit happen in my life that like if I try to get out and I'm surrounded by people I don't know, I completely shut down. Like it's all up here, but like and I know that, but like it's just it takes over. It takes over my social life, and it just sucks. Um, and not to mention, there's been like in the past, there's been a lot of deaths in my life that people I've known and that were close to me at the time, and or in life in general, and and those things are happening. But on the positive side, my wife's having a baby here soon, so I mean that's a good thing. But like I said, there's so much negative stuff overweighting the positive, and I can't focus on the positive with all the negative things happening all the time. So like I gotta just to let you guys know, yeah, I gotta change that. I gotta change that negative world into a positive world, and kind of start all over. I mean, like it's hard. It's really hard uh, to deal with things like that. And like I've tried to like I even watched YouTube. I watch YouTube on occasion, and I watch Art of Kicks, and that helps. And I watch some old Team 4 Star stuff, and that helps. I even watch some like Dragon Ball Super reruns on YouTube, and that helps too. So like it, and like I haven't watched movies lately except for on the phone, and even then that's like only 5 minutes at a time. So like maybe I should start watching movies again and a little more and kind of try to break away from the Xbox as much. But like as of the end of July, uh, most likely I'm going to be on PC. I'm not going to be on Xbox. So if you guys are expecting me to upload more gameplays, uh, I got some clips, so those will be coming. I'm not sure whenever I can get around to it, or whenever I feel the time is right. But that's a fair judgment in my opinion. But that'll probably be the last one for Smite on Xbox and whatnot, because like I said, it's getting too much to handle. Uh, uh, it's it's if you understood the shit I went through, like you'd know, like you'd get a general idea. Uh, Like I might tell a story, not right now, but sometime soon. Um, and just throw my life story out there, and maybe somebody can relate, or can or enjoys that kind of content. Who knows? Uh, but yeah, that's mainly what I wanted to address. Um, like honestly, I get that. I get that people from ranked want to take a break from playing seriously and come into casuals. I get that, but like there's no need to be the way they're being. There's no need for that. Like like it makes no sense. You tell somebody to play smarter than you, but yet, and this is just an example. You're telling somebody to play a game smarter than you, but or to help you, and then like you make a dumb decision, and then you like blame it on that person. So like the person that you're telling to help, and or yeah, and it just makes no sense. It just to me it doesn't make any sense. It just means that you shift the blame and you act like a kid. Like there's a difference between being an adult and being a kid, and like some people will treat you lower than dirt. Just because like you answer somebody and they'll treat you like dirt. Like uh, in certain situations. For example, I know I'm not a kid. I'm gonna be like 32 years old, so there's no way I'm a kid. But like I enjoy playing video games, just like any other human being on this planet. Especially during this time, and with the apparently the COVID shit still going around. Which in the state of Ohio, it's green, so like there should be no, at least that I know of, it's green. So there should be no panics about it. Like it should. It don't make any sense. Like, mm, but yeah, that's something I wanted to address with you guys. If you agree, hit the like button. If you disagree, well, you know, put down in the comment section why you disagree, and and whatnot. But like, I get it. There's people out there that just don't give a shit. They don't care, and and that's the problem. That's the problem with society, is that they don't care. They only think of themselves and what's in their life and what benefits them, and that's the main problem. The main problem with society, other than indifference, and it's not right. Like everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That yes, but that it's the opinion that could really impact most people, especially people who are bipolar and bipolar, or have bipolar depression, or put PTSD like myself, or anxiety like myself. Like there's or even other people that are just sensitive, like they just, or people that are just that feel alone but they're really not. You get what I'm saying? Like um, there's a lot of people out there that feel like they're alone. I understand that. I was once that type of person, and you just gotta. The best advice I can give you is to just find things that you enjoy and stick with it until either one, you don't enjoy it anymore, and then you move on to the next thing, or two, just you know, stick to people who care about you. Like stay close to people who care about you, and that will acknowledge your existence, and want to know who you are, and be respectful towards you. But the thing of it is, you got to try and be respectful to them. If they show you respect, you show them respect. That's just the way it is. Uh, but as of right now, I've been getting nothing but disrespect. Uh, I have no. I guess it's because of the shit that happened in the party and somebody was live streaming. I don't know. That's how it normally happens. Somebody or I leave a comment on YouTube, and I when I left a comment, I didn't I didn't talk bad about nobody, but like Sam the Dude, for example, he said that Boots and Mana Buff was max cooldown, and I was nice enough to be like, no, it's not. It's not max cooldown because Boots is 10%, and so's the Mana Buff. It gives you another 10% cooldown, but it also gives you mana. So like, that's only 20%. So like, it's not enough. Like max is 40. Max is 40 in Smite. So like, yeah, I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm better than you. That's not the case. It's basically saying you made an error, and I was kind enough to notice that you made an error, and I was acknowledging you to let you know that you were wrong. It's okay to be wrong. It is. It's okay to be wrong as long as you can face it and admit to it that you were wrong, and then learn from it. That's the best thing that anybody on this planet can ever do. And that's the best thing for it. That's how you stay true to yourself. That's how you learn. That's how you grow and gain more wisdom and knowledge. And it makes you a better person because you've learned things in your own life, and you've learned right from wrong in your perspective, and not having to worry about, well, who's going to be negative here, who's going to be negative there, who's going to be positive here, who's going to be positive there. Like, you can't worry about that. But when it happens, it happens. Like, there's nothing you could do about it. I mean, especially in Smite, there's really no in-game muting system unless you're that I know of, because like if you're on console, you can't access the mute buttons like you can with the PC. With a PC, you can actually just go to the speaker and click on the speaker for each person and mute them. But if you can on an Xbox, I have no idea. If you've listened this far, please leave a comment down below and let me know if there is a way on the console to mute people who are being toxic and stuff, because I can't figure it out. That's one thing I couldn't figure out. That especially when they're not on the Xbox, like if they're on other consoles or PC and they're being toxic, nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody should have to deal with that. But like, that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to let everybody know, mainly, the problems, and hopefully help some people out there that deserve it. There's that need it. I don't know why I said deserve it. That's, I guess, because of the negative things that's been happening today. But no, I honestly, I don't want to see anybody get hurt or what, But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, or even agree or disagree, if you agree and really liked the video, click the like button. If you dislike it or you disagree, well, if you dislike it, put a thumbs down if you dislike it. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything. It's just a matter of an opinion and how people see that opinion. Like how they get a vibe off of it. There's going to be whatnot. But if you disagree, leave a comment. Like, that's what it's there for. It's there for for you to to either disagree or just leave a nice comment. Or if you're leaving a negative comment, don't bother. Like, I won't read it. I won't read it. I'll most likely skim through it and just ignore it if it's a negative comment. But if it's a positive comment, I'll try and acknowledge you as much as I can. So, peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.